Okay, well, here we are again. I've tried this a couple times unsuccessfully, so hopefully this will work. I'm recording this in case I do not make it back in time tomorrow for class. My intentions, I promise you, are good. However, there are circumstances out of my control. So, with that in mind, I hope everything's going well. Hope you guys are having a lot of fun down there. I hope that everything went well with your auto bio and that you were able to meet with Patricia or Holly and get that turned in. Okay. And you will have time in class today to work on your exploratory essay. In fact, is you'll have a lot of time to finish that up because it's due tonight. Now, Monday and Tuesday, the last 2 days of class, we will finish the argumentative essay that you started yesterday with your introductory paragraph. Okay. Now, today we're going to talk about paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. We talked about paragraph 1. Okay, this is a 5-paragraph essay, as you can see in the title up here. 5-paragraph essay. We talked about paragraph 1, which is the introduction, and I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the problems that I saw with some of the assignments that were turned in. Only a few of them were turned in, so, or at least as of right now, as I'm doing this. So I'm going to talk about those for a second, and then we're going to talk about paragraphs 2, 3, and 4, how to organize those, and what I'm looking for. Okay. Now, if you have any questions as we go, please pause and ask. Please pause and ask Patricia or Brielle uh, any questions that you can possibly see. Okay. Now, here we go. First thing I want to talk about, I just want to review claim and thesis statement. Okay. I want to review claim and thesis statement. What is a thesis statement? Somebody answer that. What is a thesis statement? Pause if you need to. Okay. A thesis statement, that's the claim plus 3 reasons. Okay. Now, a claim, this is where I feel like we have a little bit of a disconnect. Make sure that you understand that a claim is the answer to the question that we're asking. Okay. The claim is the answer to the question. What is that question? Who knows what that question is? The question: whether or not the family acted in a cruel manner. Did the family act in cruelty when they starved the starlings? Okay, that's our question. Your claim is going to be an answer to that question. It's not going to be, I think the family acted cruel, or the family killed starlings. Okay, you're going to actually answer that. You're going to take a side, take a stand. They either acted in a cruel fashion or they did not. Now, I want you to look right here. My claim is in blue, this color blue right here. Notice that I have the family did not commit an act of animal cruelty when they starved the starlings. I took a stand. I made it specific. It's one sentence. Okay. The claim is one sentence. One sentence. I took a stand in one sentence. That's my claim. And then I have 3 reasons that back up that claim. Okay. 3 reasons that back up my claim that the family did not act in a cruel manner. Okay. My reason number 1, which is in green, the starlings are not native to the United States. Reason 2, in this other blue color, they smell bad, are often noisy, and can be very destructive. And reason 3, in purple, starlings are considered pests under the law. Now, all 3 reasons, they back up this idea that the family did not commit an act of animal cruelty. Now, if I would have said, yes, the family did commit an act of cruelty, and then came up with these 3 reasons, I would look silly. It would be like saying the Warriors are the best team in the NBA because LeBron James is the best player and Cleveland is the coolest city. Okay, it doesn't make any sense because the Warriors play for Golden State, and LeBron James doesn't play for the Golden State Warriors, okay? So you need to make sure that your claim and your reasons connect. You have one sentence as a claim and then a few for your reasons. Now, one other thing I saw with the examples that were turned in, I want to make this very clear. The thesis statement comes at the very end of your first paragraph. You have your first paragraph and then your thesis statement. Okay? First paragraph, thesis statement. First paragraph, thesis statement at the end. Okay? Then that thesis statement in green, obviously, will organize the entire essay. How does it organize the entire essay? Well, guess what? We're going to talk about reason number 1 first. That's the one in the dark green. We're going to talk about reason number 2 second in our third paragraph, and reason number 3 in our fourth paragraph. That's the purple one. That's how it organizes the entire essay. So when you're sitting here and you get done with your first paragraph and you're wondering, what am I going to talk about in my second paragraph? You already know because your thesis statement has organized that. Okay? So, for example, my thesis statement right here. The family did not commit an act of animal cruelty when they starved the starlings. Paragraph 2, I'm going to talk about how the starlings are not native to the United States. What am I going to talk about in paragraph 3? I'm going to try to keep it off the color. Nope, can't do it. They smell bad, noisy, and destructive. And what am I going to talk about in paragraph 4? You got it. Starlings are considered pests. Okay? Now, that's how I organize my essay. Okay? That is how I organize my essay with my thesis statement. And you guys are going to do that. Okay? You're going to do that today because you've already written paragraph 1, or you should have. Okay? Now you're going to write paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let's talk about what I want to see in paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. Before I get into that, you need to make sure that your first paragraph, your introductory paragraph, is organized correctly. Make sure that you introduce your topic. You have maybe a short anecdote, okay, a short story or a quotation. You have some background information. And then in the last part of your first paragraph is your thesis statement. Then we can move on to paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. Now, what do I want to see in paragraphs 2, 3, and 4? I want to see evidence. Evidence that you picked up during your exploratory research, okay? I want to see evidence that you picked up in your exploratory research. I want you to cite that evidence and be ready to use both, 1, in-text citations, and 2, make sure we have a works cited page. Again, that's going to be the last page of the essay. Now, that's why we did that little mini research. Remember the questions I asked you about NFL teams east of the Mississippi and the first Navajo Nation president? These are all questions so we could practice these in-text citations and the works cited page that you're going to use. You're going to have evidence in your paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. Also, you need a topic sentence. Okay? The topic sentence, it introduces your idea. Okay? I only have about 28 seconds left with this first screencast. So I'm going to end right now and start with screencast number 2. So go ahead and put in screencast number 2.